There was a great moment today where I was with my son. He went to a party and I had to pick him up, and I was kind of preparing for tonight's event, and I had the book I Am Yusuf and This Is My Brother. Well, one of my children is called Yusuf, and my son picked it up, who's not called Yusuf, and he started to read, and he's at that age where he started to read, and he read very slowly, I Am Yusuf, and I could see he was getting more and more excited as he was reading, and This Is My Brother. And there was a look on his face that this is a story about me and my brother, literally. And I thought, wow, I've been reading this book, and there's a universality in it where I think I'm reading it and you forget all about the world situation because of that universality. And when you're reading this story, which is very particular, very specific, a point in time, it speaks to you through, like it spoke to my 5-year-old son today in a totally disconnected way. But it basically said that people have names and they have histories and they have connections and they have relationships. And a play like this, which we've used tonight as a platform, as a springboard for many people, and to see people hearing about the play, and we've been reading, and you've been reading tonight, and to then go away and be inspired to write themselves. And even if it's not quite connected to the topic at hand, there's something deep in the water stirring that, we can get people more and more people talking about this, writing about this, and that's all we really want.
I'm very happy. I was actually it was a bit of a surprise for me to attend. The Palestinian, I think they need a lot of our support and our efforts to help them. Actually, this meeting it was very, very good in a way that a lot of points were raised and highlighted, and also through the book we came to know about the situation in the Palestine, how the people, especially the kids, they go through in those situations when there's a limitation on everything, like on the food, on the education, and on the jobs. Thank you.
Well, I felt privileged. My closest friend Linda is actually in Palestine at the moment, helping with the olive harvest. I've just watched a documentary on Palestine and the horrendous situation that's going on there at the moment, and to hear the voices of Palestinian writers as was shared to us through this play, I thought it was fabulous, and I've learnt a lot from the play. I've learnt a lot about how a playwright will write a story. So, as a writer, I've just learnt a lot from this. But the idea of having those voices heard, I'm with it. I put my name to that. Yeah.
Today's event was very enjoyable. From a perspective of a young teenager, I found it very endearing of how people are finding the way in arts to create their stories.